So text to 911 gives the ability to citizens to send emergency messages on their cell phone. So kids, everybody have been sending text messages, right? You hear about it or parents see it on their phone bill. But in the current configuration of 911 in North America, it's not possible to send a text message for help. And why you'd want to do that is, imagine if you were deaf or speech impaired, or a woman recently was killed in Connecticut where she was trying to hide from her husband who was trying to kill her, and tried to text and couldn't get a text message out, and then made a voice call, and he immediately heard her and killed her while she was on the phone. So there are times in a 911 call where you need to be silent, and there are people, about 31 million, who can't call 911 like somebody else on the street who can speak normally can call 911. And it turns out to be a pretty complex thing. What we try to do is handle the reliability, enhance the reliability, because text has some reliability issues sometimes. And we also are responsible for selective routing, getting it to the right place, which turns out to be pretty complex. About 10,000 times a year, public safety agencies change their boundaries. And that changes where calls get routed, because it's not just important to get it to someone, it's important to get it to the right person and send you help.
I mean, a simple idea.
Right.
How come no one's thought of it before?
It's an absolutely simple idea. Well, I think the idea, the concept, let's text to 911, seems pretty obvious. The problem is the 911 system was built in the 60s, was actually kind of designed in 64 or so forth, and was implemented first in 1968. It's an analog technology, and it really hasn't changed much. So if you think about that technology and say, we've got to send a text message, that's a tough thing. You know, in 1968, we weren't sending text messages to each other, and that's kind of the situation. So the game here in building this product and getting it to market was that we had to find ways around those roadblocks in the current infrastructure to deploy it. And we did deploy it in Black Hawk County, Iowa, with the cooperation of a great wireless carrier out there and a fabulous PSAP in Black Hawk, where they were willing to say, we'll try this. And they didn't know, are we going to get a lot of messages? Are we going to get junk? People are going to play with it? What's going to happen? Well, it turned out none of the bad things happened, but they have had some saves. So in the course of a year, they would credit this with potentially saving people's lives several times. And so the goal here with this product is to get it rolled out on a nationwide basis, and frankly in Canada, so that people who can't call, make a voice call, can still get help.
Why did you get involved with Da Vinci?
Well, we thought that Da Vinci, first of all, we have people in our company who've been touched by MS. We have people who have MS and people who have family members who are affected. So it was kind of an easy connection to make once we understood the Da Vinci Award. We also thought that the concept of the Da Vinci Award was a great concept. Whether that was what we'd win or not wasn't really the focus, as much as we could participate, raise awareness, and that, frankly, is our goal, to try to raise awareness. We like the orientation.
Are you proud of your text to 911?
Absolutely. So I think the beauty of what we do and the beauty of our team, and we have a great team of engineers and product managers and all the sort of people that make this happen. The beauty is kind of our inside motto is work worth doing, and these are people who I think go home every night thinking they made a difference. And that's part of our daily routine, our daily business, and it's a big piece of why we do what we do.